சூத்திரமும் கைப்பழக்கம் செந்தமிழ நா பழக்கம். Language is the soul of a people. It reflects a status of civilizational evolution of a people. We must restore the glory of Tamil language, Tamil literature. இங்கே கூட்டி இருக்கும் அனைத்து மரியாதைக்குரியவர்களுக்கும் வணக்கம். Before I came to Tamil Nadu about 2 years back, I must confess I didn't know much about Tamil literature, Tamil language. I knew that it is a very, very ancient language, rich literature. But what is there in it, I didn't know. I had heard about Thirukkural, but I didn't know what exactly it was. And Tamil Nadu has got a very good tradition that people, when they meet you, they present you a book. And I started getting Thirukkural. And I got a very large collection of Thirukkural. Of course, they were translated in English. And when I began reading it, the English translation, I fell in intense love with it. You know, my early childhood, when I was a class 5th student, my father had given me a book, Bhagwad Gita, and he wanted me to memorize it. Since then, this Bhagwad Gita has been my constant companion. But I must tell you that after I read Thirukkural, I have 2 constant companions, Bhagwad Gita and Thirukkural. I must confess again that when I read the translation, many questions come to my mind. Because, these are very true to our ancient scriptures. They are very pithy. There's a lot of deep meaning hidden in this 1.5 line, this couplet, containing so deep meaning. And sometimes I start wondering whether the English translation of it is doing good justice to it or not. I have started learning Tamil, but certainly I have a long way to go. I am still a beginner. Nevertheless, I started, sometimes I will look into the dictionary, sometimes I come to the Google, sometimes it has been a very interesting journey for me. But still I find that the full depth of it, the full flavor of it, I am not able to grasp or relish, but I am trying. It helps me also because since I have read some of the ancient Sanskrit text, which is very much a part of the Indian thought system, it helps me in relate. In fact, some of the words I have been struggling and I look into Sanskrit to find, which I find in Thirukkural. When it talks about 5 senses, Ayunarva and Meyunarva. Now, what is Meyunarva? Somewhere it is written wisdom. What is wisdom? Wisdom can be absolutely value neutral expression, but it is much deeper. So I kept wondering when I started getting to know more and more about Tamil literature, Tamil ancient literature, which is put together 18 each, 17 கீழ கணக்கு நூல்கள், 17 மேல் கணக்கு நூல்கள். I have been collecting these, some of these I have, not all. And when I read, I wonder what a treasure. Language is the soul of a people. It reflects the civilizational status of civilizational evolution of a people. Some months back, I had been to one of the functions of Vallalar. And then I came across his beautiful quote. When the great Saint Vallalar says, Vadiya pairai kandu podelam vadina. What is this? A person, he says that when I see a grass wilting, fading, my heart fades, my heart wilts. Look at the connect. Now this evolution of a civilization to that level, I am afraid other civilization, European civilization, has not reached that level, and as a result, they did not feel the need to create the vocabulary. Because after all, vocabulary is to meet the need, physical, intellectual, and a spiritual need of a society. And so, by very nature, European languages cannot do justice to old Tamil language, old Tamil literature. Even in Indian languages, perhaps the only language that comes closer in antiquity is Sanskrit. Other Indian languages are still in the process of evolution. Tamil, Sanskrit, they're two most ancient most language that we have. Now, when I came and when I started getting to know more and more about, then I started getting about, this, Tirumurai, Thiruashakam, Thevaram, Thirumandiram, Nalaira Prabandham, Dibya Prabandham. All those things started when I started getting. We have a huge responsibility of taking this light, this knowledge, this wisdom, not only to the rest of the world, the rest of the country as well. Translations are being done. Because, Tamil, whatever little I have read and little that I have understood, I get a sense that since several thousand years, the outlook of the people of this place was global. Because you find all over, you find reference of Ulaga all over. Padanena Kida Kanaka Nulagal, Mudumodi Kanchi. There, Mudumodi Kanchi, every stanza begins with a reference to Ulaga, addressing the people of the world. I say a society which has been so outward looking, which has been connected so with the whole humanity. This knowledge, we are making effort now, of course, to translate it in different languages of the world. But I think this needs to be taken with a greater vigor, greater zeal, with a greater sense of mission. I would like that while people whose mother tongue is Tamil, they are translating in other languages, I would like people of other languages also to learn Tamil and be proficient. Others should not just read it, the translated version of it. As I said, the other languages are of recent origin. They would not be having the vocabulary. They would not be having those expressions which would fully do justice to what is in Tamil. And I, for one, feel that other than Sanskrit, other languages would not do. They will, in the course of time, they would evolve, but more and more people of other languages, they should also learn Tamil. Delhi Tamil Sangam, they have run there's schools. And I was delighted to see the school students speaking so fluent. I thought I would make some of them as my teachers. They could help me. They speak so fluently Tamil, and they are all Hindi speaking people. Hindi or Punjabi speaking people. But they speak because they have environment in which there is more than half the students are non-Tamil. But there are a good number of Tamil students. They teach Tamil language in the school, and the students learn not only bookish Tamil but also conversational Tamil. And that helps them. What is often called, when I came here and my pronunciation and issue started coming, then I was told a proverb. Chittiramum kai padakam, sen Tamil na padakam. This na padakam is an issue still. We make the try. But these children have an advantage that they start learning. So I'd like more and more. You all, some of you came from Malaysia. That's a great work you are doing there. You, all of you, those who are translating, you are doing a great service. Not only to Tamil language, I would say you are doing a great service to the country, great service to the humanity. You are all like devotees. It's not just not that you are a professional translator put on the job for which you are getting some employed as a translator. You are doing it voluntarily. But you feel that there is a desire within you. Either it has come on your own or Mr. Sachidananda has induced in you. Either way, the fact is that you are like a sadhak. You are doing this service. And when you are doing it, you should realize you are not just only translating a book or translating some poetry or some verses, but you are doing a great service to a civilization, to a language. We must restore the glory of Tamil language, Tamil literature, Tamil darshan. I don't like to use the word philosophy because philosophy is based on logic. And we all know that in our system of knowledge, logic, we know the limitation of logic. Logic cannot lead you to a realization of the wider truth. And that is why we call it, I do not know what is actually the word here. In Tamil, I have yet to learn. For darshan, this is drishti. And drishti is not just a visual drishti, but something which is called anubhuti, which you experience from within. So that is how must continue doing it. And I only hope that in days to come, in months to come, the group, the more and more people will join. And not only translator, again I would say. In fact, one of the problems that I have been facing is, I get a translation of Thirukkural, let's say, a short translation. They don't have to compete with Thiruvallur in making it so short. They should write what is called bhashya, what is called elaborated. Thiruvallur could do it, others may not. So, I would like the translation which are being done, translation should not be just a literal and a short one, it should elaborate so that the reader is able to appreciate, understand it.